perfect. Good morning, everyone. I am so excited to be introducing one of our newest clients, Drivania. Um, so I'm Kate Fraser. I am the TL rep for Canada and the Pacific Northwest, and I'm very excited to introduce to you Marta and Francesca, two of our representatives for Drivania. And so, Drivania, if you're not familiar with it yet, it's a chauffeur service, and they're in over 600 cities worldwide. So, they're making airport transfers, multi city itineraries, road shows. They're seamless. They're a fantastic tool to elevate your clients' travel and a great resource for all of our agents within North America. And with that, I'll hand it over to our Drivania team to share more about how they can support you and your clients.
Thank you, Kate, and hello,
My pleasure.
everyone. My name is Marta, and I'm the account manager here at Drivania for the US market. So I will be very happy to assist you with anything you require. And we also have Francesca. She's our lovely onboarding specialist. And she will make sure that you are always very well looked after. She supports me, and she will answer any questions you have about, like like anything, any question about like operations or commission, how this works, how that works. Sometimes we have like personalized trips, so she will be also looking after, anything. So she's fantastic. So with both of us, we'll be very happy, and we are very excited to start a collaboration with TL Portfolio. And today we're going to make a presentation of our services, our benefits, and the unique selling points we have for you. So basically, Drivania, as Kate said, we are a chauffeur service company. And when we started, that was back in 2001, we wanted to help. We actually want to help clients avoid the most common issues when it comes to booking a chauffeur service. So we identified that there are some, inconveniences that are quite common, such as driver no shows. So the passenger cannot find their driver, wrong size vehicles, the luggage don't fit in the car, poor quality cars, vehicles that are not up to, clients' expectations, drivers as well, lots of, process back and forth, unexpected extras. So what we did then, we identified all these inconveniences, and we created a process supported by an online booking platform that was user friendly, very efficient, very quick, a chauffeurs network that is highly vetted and carefully selected by Drivania, and a 24/7 customer care team to assist you at any time, reservations, operations, anything. And with this process, we can offer you reliable and profitable services in the most common destinations. So what does Drivania has to offer? So first of all, we have the online booking platform that is instant quotation, instant booking confirmation, less than 1 minute the booking is done. So if you're familiar with any booking platform, I'm sure you'll find Drivania platform very easy. All our prices are all inclusive. That is very important because there are no surprises at the end. So we want to, we include gratuities, taxes, tips, parking. If you need a child seat, booster seats, everything will be included, will be shown as it appears on the online booking platform. You will have multiple options of vehicle types, all luxury vehicles, premium vehicles, and bookings are made very easy. You get preferential rates. Actually, we are a B2B company. We don't want to go to the end client, but instead we want to have this relationship with you, with the travel agent. We are in, as I said, we're worldwide. We are in more than 600 destinations, more than 1,000 airports, and we have two offices. One office is based in Miami, and the other office is based in Barcelona, in Spain. You can book services in the US, in South America, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, so all around the world. As said, you can contact us at any time, 24/7. You can contact us by email, by telephone. We also have an online chat and a WhatsApp that is 24/7. So the channel that looks that best suits you. What is for, very important for Drivania is the control on the service. So we monitor every vehicle, we geolocate every service, and we can inform you how things are going. So alerts such as when the chauffeur is on its way, when the chauffeur is on location, when the passenger is on board, estimated arrival time to destination, all these service alerts can be set up upon booking confirmation. So it's very easy and everyone can be kept in the loop for your peace of mind. Could be you can set up an alert for you, an alert for a PA, for an executive assistant, for a father who the daughter is traveling, for the passenger. So you can set up many alerts depending on each case. Chauffeur details, that is very important because we know that you like to have it well in advance. This is why Drivania is offering you all the details 2 or 3 days before, sometimes even a week before the service. You will receive an email with a picture of the chauffeur for more security, name, telephone number, and plate number. All the information will be sent to you and to the client. Flight tracking. Vivania does all the flight tracking to ensure that the chauffeur is there at the right time. We find that approximately 30% of the flights are delayed. So the probability that they don't find each other, the passenger with the chauffeur, is pretty high. So this is why it's very important. And Drivania does all the flight tracking. If there's any delay, we identify it and we coordinate it with the chauffeur. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-hour delay than if it's a 2-hour delay. We'll make sure the chauffeur will be there. In terms of cancellation, Drivania is very flexible. You can cancel any transfer up to 2 hours before the service is due to start. So for cancellations, for any changes, we know that there are many last minute changes and cancellations. So feel free to cancel complimentary 2 hours before the transfer. In case you have clients who want to book a service per hours, sometimes they don't necessarily need tour guide, but instead they want to have a chauffeur to take them to several places within a city or outside the city. We can book that with a chauffeur. So with Rivania, you will book by the hour, 3 hours, entire day, even for several days. We can combine, could be a shopping experience, could be that they are they are in Italy, they want to have like a vineyard tour, you name it. We'll be very happy to do that. We do that a lot with cruises as well. When they are in they arrive at a location, they want to have a chauffeur to take them around the city for 6 hours, 7 hours. We can do that as well. In terms of vehicles, we offer different categories. As said, all our vehicles are premium. We offer SUVs such as the Cadillac Escalade, Lincoln Navigator, Chevrolet Suburban. For sedans, we offer Mercedes S-Class, Mercedes E-Class, and the Mercedes V-Class for the business minivan. We also have larger vehicles available in case that your client needs a larger a larger car. We can offer a Mercedes Sprinter, which is a minibus or something similar. They are not normally on the platform, but as mentioned, you can send us an email, you can text us, and we'll be very happy to provide you the quote. We will quote it offline and we will send it to you. Normally, our response times are between 4 and 8 hours, so within the same day, you should have all the information. We offer meet and greet. All our chauffeurs are selected by Drivania. They all speak English. That's very important. This is one of our standards. So all our chauffeurs, we guarantee English speaking drivers no matter where the destination is. All our vehicles are new or almost new, up to 3 years. Luxury features in the car, leather seats, bottles of water. And we also like to surprise the client. We want to make sure they have an amazing experience. So if we can personalize it somehow, could be with a welcome note, could be with some chocolates, because you know that they love chocolates. You Coke, maybe they like a soft drink, we'll be very happy to do that as well. We find that it's a very, very important service because it's normally a transfer is normally the first experience that the client gets on destination when they arrive, and they're normally tired and they just want to get to the hotel. So it's very important to make sure that they are impressed, and as Kate said, we elevate the experience of a chauffeur service. Lastly, Drivania is committed to offsetting the CO footprint of all rides. So what we do is we invest it every year in a different project. So this is our little contribution to the society, and nowadays so important. So we are going to move to the online booking platform. So we're going to take a look at how the platform works. As said, it's very easy, very intuitive. Let me just change my screen. Okay, here we are. I believe you now see the platform. So once you log in, you will have the online booking platform. You will have this homepage. So for the ones who are not registered yet, so I invite you to go to drivania.com, and you can sign up from there, and you will find it very easy. It's a little form you just need to fill in. We will receive it, we will approve it. Since we are B2B, so we like to review the requests that we have. So it's not an open platform for everyone. So I'll be more than happy to share these details with you, but it's drivania.com, and there you can just sign up. And once you have your credentials, your username and your password, you will find the homepage. So here we are. Let's say that we need to book a transfer for one of our clients in, for example, Paris. So we select the option um, from. So the pickup location, let's say it will be in Paris airport. You can just type the Yara code for international airport. You can type, any address, hotel, train station, port for cruises, etc., restaurants. System is integrated with Google Maps. So anything you find in Google Maps, you will find it on the Drivania platform. Let's say that the drop-off location is the Four Seasons in Paris. We select any date, could be for tomorrow, could be for next year. You will be able to book on the platform up to 6 hours before the service is due to start. Okay, so we select any date and the time, and we click on search, and we find different options available. We have the business sedan, the business premium sedan, the business minivan. On service details, you'll find more information about the service, the vehicle, the waiting time included. We offer up to 1 hour courtesy waiting time at airports. So that is very important as well, since we try to offer as much flexibility here with a courtesy waiting time. 15 minutes complimentary waiting time at residential addresses, port and private yachts, and 30 minutes at cruise ships terminals and domestic flights. So what happens when this time is exceeded? So the chauffeur, and that's also very important, the chauffeur is not allowed to leave. So we start a protocol that will contact the passenger. If we cannot get hold of them, we contact the agency. So there is a process here, because most probably the client is at the airport, and maybe they're stuck on customs, or they're waiting for their luggage, etc. So that's something that we pay a lot of attention. Right, so here then we have three different options. We have the one way, which is the regular transfer, the one-way extended. The one-way extended is a transfer that we offer 30 more minutes, 60 more minutes for whatever they need. So perhaps the client needs to check in, and then they have a booking at a restaurant, so they can do everything. We can combine everything in the same service. Could be that they want to make several stops along the way because they need to go to buy something, go to the pharmacy, etc. So it gives a lot more flexibility than a transfer, and they have 60 more minutes with unlimited stops. Then we offer the hourly service. So here you can select the number of hours you need the chauffeur. Okay, right. So let's say here you will also find the capacity in luggage with passengers, the itinerary, the distance, the time. So all our rates, as mentioned, are all inclusive. So we include everything, tips, taxes, parking, tolls, baby seats, everything. And rates will always be in US dollars, no matter if you book a service in Paris, in Rome, in New York, in Japan. Okay, so for more clarity and transparency, you will find everything in US dollars. We select the one-way option with a business sedan. Do you need another ride? Yes, the round trip service. Yes, a new service, a new ride. Oh, no thanks. Let's go no thanks for now. And we complete passengers' details, name, telephone number, number of passengers, child seats, booster seats. So you just select everything. You don't need to fill it in at that moment if you don't have that information. So the system will allow you to go to the next step. Arrival flight, also very important since we do the flight tracking. If they are flying commercial, if they are flying private, you select the FBO, which is the private terminal. And you can always save the quote and or continue. If you save the quote, the system will guarantee the same price for 7 days. That means that the price won't change and you will not have to quote it again. So it will save you a lot of time. If we
Marta, I
continue,
just have a quick question
sure.
coming up.
Mhm.
So, signing up for this link, will this be our TA professional link to make commissionable bookings through the
Yes,
link that for registration? Um,
exactly.
and and then there's one other note, 30 minutes for domestic flight seems short. If the flight lands at 12, can we say 12:20 or so? Some platforms I've seen require you to enter the flight number, which I think you just,
Yes, that's
yeah,
a very,
answered.
yeah, that's actually a good question. When that can apply to any service and any booking. So sometimes could happen that you say, okay, the flight lands at 10 a.m., but I know that maybe 1 hour perhaps is not enough because I know the client or I know that the airport is a bit, a bit tricky.
Mhm,
So what you can do is you can always book the service, let's say 15 minutes after. I wouldn't
mhm,
say too long, but maybe 15 or 20 minutes, that would be okay. So you have, you know, a bit more allowance for the client. And what we do in these circumstances, our operations team, they always double check the arrival flight
mhm.
and the
Yeah.
pickup time. If they don't match, they will always send you an email saying, look, we find that there is, the, the, the pickup time doesn't match with the arrival flight time. Are you sure you still want to keep that time? You say, yes, please proceed, and that's fine. We will do that.
And then, and the drivers also track the flights of people, like what, when people's flights are coming in, if they're delayed and whatnot.
Yes,
Absolutely.
correct. Something I would
Okay.
like to add very quick is that the waiting times start counting once the flight has arrived. So
Okay.
the operations team, along with the drivers, keep very close monitoring of the flights during the day, all of the services, so they are ahead if there's any changes, any delays, or um, even though if it's coming, earlier. So they are always in control of everything, and the waiting times start counting when the flight arrives.
Okay. And there's one
Mhm.
other question. What do you do when flights land, but they're stuck on the air mat? So if they're
We
like if they've landed, but they're waiting to um, unboard,
Yes,
deboard the plane.
we have many of these cases. Usually,
Oh,
what the
no gate,
driver
she said. Sorry, no gate.
Oh, no, no gate, meaning terminal. Usually, what the driver does when they arrive to the terminal is reach out to the client, introduce themselves. Usually, they send a text message, so they are in direct coordination and communication. If needed, they are easily to identify because they have the signboard whole every time, so the passenger know who's their driver. But
Hmm.
usually they are coordinating already with the clients once they have arrived. They text through WhatsApp, and it is very very easy for the
Okay.
passengers like this to
Yeah.
to meet each other.
Yeah, if they're waiting for it to go through customs or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. So once we add the flight details, we find the commission. So here we are using an example with 10% commission. And so we always have commission that is included in the price, but every service is different, every destination is different. So feel free to amend the commission amount, right? So here we can select, let's say, the amount. Instead of having $18, we say we want to have $30 commission for this service, and we click save. So what happens here is that the commission percentage has been updated. The base price, it's always the same, it remains the same, and the total has been amended to 192. Okay, so here we can just play around with the amount and the commission. Regarding commissions, we pay commissions every month. So here, what we will ask you is if you would like us to set up like this automatical payment, right? So if you agree with that and you're okay with that, it's very easy because then we can just proceed with the monthly payment. But every month you will receive an automatic report with all the commissions and all the services you've done with Drivania, and the corresponding payment will be done automatically as well. If you decide not to, you want to invoice us, that's fine. You will always receive the automatic report every month, every beginning of the month, and then you review everything. And once you say it's okay, then you can just proceed with sending us a receipt or an invoice, and then we'll proceed with the payment. Right? Sometimes they say, okay, maybe I don't need to receive it every month, but maybe we can just wait for 2 3 months and get the payment done. Okay, this is something that we can customize, so just let us know, and we are very happy to personalize it according to everyone's needs. Then we have the customized service alerts. So let's say we add a contact. That contact could be the travel agent, could be the passenger. So I'm just going to make an example with my email address. And okay, so which alerts do I want to receive? So I want to receive the chauffeur details. I want to know when the chauffeur is on the way, when the chauffeur is on location, when the passenger is on board, the estimated arrival time to destination, and passenger drop off. So I have now set up all the communications by email. I can do the same with text message, okay, or just both. So you just personalize it as you require. You can click save and you can add another contact and so on. Can add a contact for the passenger. For the passenger, perhaps we can set up the when the chauffeur is on the way, well, chauffeur details, when the chauffeur is on the way, when the chauffeur is on location, not passenger on board because since he's the passenger, but perhaps the estimated arrival time to destination. So he knows at what exact time he will reach to his destination. And and that's it. Okay. So finally, we have the reference. That's your internal locator. This is just for yourself to help you identify the booking and the payment. So here you can choose if you want to invoice the agency. So in this case, if you're using the agency credit card, you will need to fill in here the card number of the agency, or instead, you're using your credit card's details. So that in that case, it's going to be invoice another person or company. And if it's the first time that you're booking for this client, you can create the client with a name, telephone number. Don't worry about VAT ID. This is only for European clients. Billing address, zip code, and then finally the card details. So that's only when you're using your client's credit card. Finally, we click on book, and that means that the service is 100% guaranteed. We send you the confirmation right away, and everything is done. And in a few days, you will receive chauffeur details and all the information. Let's say we save the quote. So we can save the quote and the booking has been saved. So this means that the quotation has been saved. It creates a service reference. In this case, Guinevere will receive just a quotation on her email. So, but in that case, you're going to receive that information on your email. So you can, if you want to share it with the client, and when you are ready to go ahead, you go to My Rights, and you just search here, or you click on the service. And here we have the service. You can amend any detail. just using the pencil icon or flight details. Any detail can be changed, can be added. Maybe the flight has changed. You can amend anything at any time. And when you're ready, you can confirm. If you want to forward it to your client, you want to forward the voucher to your client, you can click on the envelope icon. And here is, you can just type your client's email address. And this is very interesting. You can include prices or not include the prices. So by default, we will share with your client the voucher with all the relevant details, pickup instructions, our 24/7 numbers, so they can contact us and they don't need to be contact you at 3 a.m. in the morning or anything. So all our details without the price. Of course, if you book a service and you forward it to a client, it will also not mention any detail about the commission. So there will be the total price. So if you choose forwarding it with prices, it will be the total price, no commission details. If not, you can choose it without prices at all. We can also upload your logo, so there will be the agency logo at the voucher. So that's also very nice and very customized.
We
Any other
have a
question?
new question. Is the
Uh-huh.
client's credit card charged upon booking at completion of service?
Well, that's something that we can set up, but by default, we pre-charge. So we prepay. So once you book the service, then we will charge the credit card. But it's something that it's also personalized, so we can set it up according to your needs.
Is there any other questions?
You will find more information, as said, at drivania.com on our website. Here you will find information about us, about our destinations, the services we've done, the events we've been at. So we've been at the Olympic Games. Last year in Paris, we've done World Cups, we've done the Super Bowl services at the Super Bowl, at Formula One, so many different service types, even like concerts of Taylor Swift, like any any type of chauffeur services. And we also have a chauffeur of the month. So for this month, we have a chauffeur in New York. You will find a video, a very short video of less than 1 minute, just for you to see the standards of our service. And yeah, it's a premium service, and we want to make sure that you are very confident that your clients are very well looked after, that all our standards are very, very high, and yes, your clients will be very happy with us, hopefully. Here on locations, you will also find more information about our most popular locations: London, Paris, Washington, Milan, New York, Miami, Amsterdam, Boston. And then here you can click on each continent. Let's say North America, you will find all chauffeurs we have in North America. And you click on the plus button, you will find all the detailed destinations: South America and Caribbean, Europe, and so on. So that's quite interesting as well. So you know where we are at, or you can check on the platform as well. Okay.
Amazing.
Sarah, regarding your question, the commission by default, we set up a 10% commission, but you are always allowed to set up any desired markup to any service at the moment. So if you find the 10% by default, you can update this amount as you wish. We always recommend 10, 15%, so we're still competitive in comparison with the market. But yes, it is completely up to you the amount of commission you wish to add to any transportation service.
And there's one more question, and it's if we have questions prior to booking, how do we contact you? Is that through the
Ye-
24/7 customer care?
Of
Yes,
course,
absolutely.
it
Here
could be
on
me. It could be the 24/7 operations team. I have left our contacts here in the chat, Marta's, mine, and the 24/7 team. They're amazing. So if you have any questions, any special itineraries, you need us to take extra care and put a little bit more details on it, please write to us. We will send you that tailored proposal and treat it very, very carefully.
Yeah, and our operations team, you will find all the information on the footer of the platform. So in every step of the booking process, you will find the information of our 24/7 right here. And also there is an online chat that you can just write down anything. It's going to be in Spanish now because I'm based in Spain, but you will find it in English. And it's not a chatbot, it's our team that is there and will be answering any questions immediately. Also, we will add the link for the sign up. So we really encourage you to sign up. So feel free to check out the platform and yeah, again, give us some feedback and yeah, looking forward to working with you.
There's one more question here. She's from Annette. She's trying to register and it's saying her office telephone number is not valid. Is there a portion in it that says what country you're in? Maybe that needs to be modified.
Okay. Yeah, that's then what we can do is if she can just write down her email, we will sign her up and we'll do everything. So don't worry about that.
Great,
Yeah.
great,
We'll take a
wonderful.
look at that telephone thing. Yeah.
She's put it in the chat, so make sure you
Okay.
get that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Is there any other questions from anyone else in the webinar? If not, that's great. Well, thank you so, so much for your time today, ladies, and for sharing your expertise. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly or to the Drivania team. We're happy to help as much as we can. And obviously, this is a great platform that helps our advisors book chauffeur services and elevated driving experiences. So thank you so, so much. And have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much all for your time. I see more messages in the chat regarding the error on the phone number. What we can do is Kate can share your emails and we will make sure you have access to the portal. And we will send you your credentials so you can start exploring it. We can assist on this. And of course we will check this issue that is happening with the phone number. I'm sorry about that. But thank you again all for your time. It has been wonderful.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, we'll be here to assist at any time. Thank you.
Thank you.